Bass signature dish.
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen.
Yeah.
And today I'm doing a very special dish.
For a very special person.
That's right. I'm doing a YouTube signature dish for Mr. LG Bass. Tom, I hope you like the concept I've come up with. It is nothing compared to what Michelle can cook for you and does cook for you. And what this is called, it is a seafood ravioli with a lemon basil cream sauce. So, first of all, let you know what I've got here. I've got some water on the boil for my raviolis when I get them done. Now, my ingredients for the raviolis, but I am using wonton wrappers. And these wonton wrappers on it specifically state they are for wontons and ravioli. Okay. I have a half of a pound of chopped shrimp that Piggy peeled for me.
Peeled them and chopped them.
Peeled them and chopped them. I have a half of a pound, which is an 8-ounce cup of claw crab meat. And it came already chopped up, but it is the claw meat. Find where I'm at here. I have a half of a shallot minced. I have 1 clove of garlic minced. I have 1 egg beaten. I have 4 ounces of ricotta cheese. In here I have a half of a teaspoon of dry basil. I could not find any fresh basil, so I had to use dry. If you use fresh, use a teaspoon. If you use dry, use half a teaspoon. I also have 1 teaspoon of Piggy's the Rub. I have an 1/8 of a teaspoon, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. I have a half a cup of grated Asiago Parmesan cheese. And I also have some butter. And I'll be using 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter. It just depends on what I need. Now back here in the back, this is for my cream sauce. I have half a teaspoon of basil and about a half of a tablespoon of lemon zest. It's the zest off of 1 lemon. Here I have a 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice, which is actually the juice of 1 lemon. Here I have a half of a shallot chopped or minced. Here I have 2 cloves of garlic minced. I have 1 cup of heavy cream. And I have 3/4 of a cup. 3/4 is half. It is a half a cup of shrimp stock. And then I'm doing this for LG Bass. If y'all had not checked out his channel, please do so. Tom is an awesome person. He does lives. He does some videos. He fishing, of course. And he does fishing on the dock. I know he's had some lives. I haven't been notified of his lives lately, but I do know that he does have them. Please check out his channel. And please tell him that Alyne and Piggy sent you over if you do so. Now we're going to get started on this and got the stove eye on. And I'm going to start out with about a tablespoon of butter.
Oh boy, we're finally going to get started.
We're getting started, y'all. I'm sorry. I know this is taking a long time.
Oh, I wasn't referring to that. I was referring to all the prep we did last night and what we did this morning before we get started on actually do it.
Oh, I know. A lot. I would say 90% of this was prepped last night. And then
Prep is always going to be 90% of anything you ever do.
That's it.
The actual job itself ain't going to take nothing.
That's my bowl for my mixture when I get ready to do that. And
compared to all the prep. If you prep everything right, the actual job itself will go off really well.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to put my shallots in here and let them cook for just a few minutes. And for those of you who do not know what a shallot is, it is in the onion family. And yeah, I've got a couple over at Piggy if you want to show them.
That's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm. You show them the kind of little package it comes in.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
That's the package.
That's the package.
That they come in. I just learned what these were when she went to do prepare for this meal. I had no idea.
Now I'm going to let these cook for anywhere from about 2 to 4 minutes, maybe 3.
Give y'all perspective on the size of that.
They are small, but they are pungent. I was always told they are a milder version of onion.
They might be milder in taste. I don't know. I ain't tasted one yet. But I'm going to tell you what, when it comes to the tearing up factor, they'll rate right up there with the best of them.
I'm going to let these cook down for about 2 minutes, and we'll be back when I get ready to add the rest of the ingredients. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put that timer back on 2 minutes. And I'm adding the garlic. This is the...
Keep them vampires away.
Yeah, this is for the 1 clove of garlic that's been minced. And give Piggy both of those bowls right there.
Oh boy. Dirty dishes to wash.
And I'm going to stir this in, and again, I'm going to let this cook for about another 2 minutes.
Man, that's smelling good, I'm going to tell you.
It does smell good.
And that ain't even part of the recipe.
I need this bowl right here. This is going to be my mixing bowl, so I'm just going to put it in the mixing bowl when it gets done.
Mixy.
So, Piggy, if you want to pause that until this gets done, we'll come back and show them the rest.
So we do.
I'm
All right.
going to take it out. I got a little bit brown, which that's fine. I want them just a touch brown. I just don't want them burnt. And I got them right before that, so that's a good thing. Yeah, that was the timer. Now I've still got a little bit of butter in there, and I'm going to use that. If I have to add a little more, I will. But I'm going to put my shrimp in here.
Oh.
Y'all, this is going to take just a minute or two for that, and I'm going to put my crab in here.
Can you hear that sizzle? Oh, crab and shrimp together.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This is where you come up with the seafood.
Kind of like Reese's peanut butter. Two great tastes, taste great together.
And then I'm going to add my seasonings. And I'm going to stir this up and cook it for just a few minutes. And I know if there's any that's not quite done, it will cook in the ravioli when I do boil the raviolis. But I want to make sure it's pretty much done before I do that. Okay, now that's just how quick this cooks. That's already done. I'm going to cut that stove off. Turn it off. And I'm going to put this in my bowl.
Oh yeah, look at that, look at that.
Okay.
Look at that steam coming up
I'll
over
give that to
there.
Piggy. And I'm going to do something I rarely ever do. I'm actually going to taste this to make sure it's got good flavor and I don't have to add anything. Oh, that's pretty good stuff right there. What, you want a bite?
Just tiny.
Piggy gotta have a bite too, y'all. Just see how it tastes. I need that skillet back, by the way.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm gonna put my egg in there.
Let me reposition this right here, give myself some room.
I'm gonna put the ricotta cheese in there. So there's a lot of people that don't like ricotta. If you don't like ricotta, you can use cottage cheese. If you don't want to use cottage cheese or ricotta cheese, then maybe add some mozzarella cheese or a little bit more Parmesan. Yeah. I happen to like ricotta cheese in lasagna. I like it in raviolis. So that's why I'm using it.
There's a lot of people out there that say they don't like stuff and they ain't never tried it.
That's my thing about it. I have a lot of people saying they don't like something. Well, have you ever tried it? Well, no, but it don't sound appetizing. Well, how do you know you don't like something if you ain't never tried it? Right?
Well, I was going to say, they're coming strictly from old country boy.
Yep.
There's always been strictly biscuits and gravy, cream taters and meat, things of that nature. And don't vary from that. That's what I call good cooking type thing. I have branched out, her being a cook, and not only a cook, but one that loves to experiment and create. I've had to learn to broaden my horizon.
Now that's my filling. I'm going to make my cream sauce and get it set on the small eye so it can sit while I make my raviolis up. And I will start putting these together very shortly, but I'm going to let that set aside and cool for just a minute. And Piggy will hand me my skillet. I know, y'all, I really need some more skillet.
That's all right. That's why Piggy washes dishes.
But I'm going to start this off with 2 tablespoons of butter when I get started here.
She'd have had it sooner, but I didn't know how soon she'd need it. So I was working on washing some other dishes.
All right, let Piggy get that situated over here so you can see what I'm doing here.
Do 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 do.
Which of these I'm going to use yet.
Turn that water off.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm on the next page, y'all. I've got to figure out where I'm at. Okay.
Tom, are you starting to get the idea that this is a pretty long recipe to work this together?
Okay. Melt 2 tablespoons of butter. I got roughly 2 tablespoons right there. Okay, and that's on medium heat.
Because I can tell you, personally, she spent days working on creating this recipe and writing it out.
Yeah.
And I've seen plenty of crumpled up paper in her little wastebasket beside her desk too.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and pour my lemon juice into my shrimp stock because I'm gonna be pouring that into all those right there unless you've washed them or dirty.
I ain't washed them yet.
Okay.
Try them lids, plastic lids over there, put me behind. That's all right.
Okay.
I'll get busy on those here in a bit.
Okay, I've got that. I'm going to go ahead and put my shallots. Now this is the other half of the shallot.
Is it pronounced shallot or shallot?
Shallot.
Shallot. All right.
And the garlic this time. I'm going to put them both in at the same time.
There's a few of these things we had to go to Publix to get because you just can't find them in other places.
Right. And I'm going to let this cook for about 2 minutes. I'll have Piggy come back at the 2-minute mark, and we'll finish up the cream sauce.
See how many dishes Piggy can get washed. Here we go.
Okay, y'all, these are here cooked. Then, I'm going to add the lemon juice and the shrimp stock to my garlic and my shallots. I'm going to stir that in. And I'm going to let this come to a boil, and I'm going to let it reduce by about half. And while this is reducing, I'm going to make up my ravioli. So we're going to let that cook, and I'll check on it. I got me some water right here. I'll let Piggy put that butter up for me here in just a minute when he gets done. Okay.
The thing is, I won't be done until we taste test. So
Okay.
It's whatever.
And you see these little raviolis here, they're just individual sheets, or I should say wontons.
Roll that up a little bit.
And I'm going to go ahead and make up as many as this filling will make. I may freeze some of them. And I know I'm going to cook some. I'll probably freeze some of them to cook at a later date because there's no reason.
Just 2 of us, no more we eat at a time.
Right, to cook all of them. And this just also goes to show that you can make ahead and freeze and fix them at a later date. And you can serve them with the cheese sauce, or you can serve them with a marinara sauce. Just whatever you want to serve them with, you can freeze some.
Whatever floats your boat.
And if you want, I've got a half of I think it's a half tablespoon. Yeah, this is 1/2 tablespoon that I'm using to put the filling in on the raviolis. And I'm going to get me a pan to lay those on.
You want your Cuisinart pan or one of these others?
It don't matter. Just whatever you can get to that'll hold them. If y'all want to what I'm doing, I'm just kind of wetting the edges just a little bit so that these will stick.
Just want it on the pan, or you want some of that paper?
Just put it on the pan. It's fine.
Okay.
Should be okay. You can tell that's one of my well-used pans. There you go. And I'm going to take and I'm going to put this over this right here. Lay them over each of them, and then I'll go back and I will seal them.
For the record, folks, most everything she's got in here has been well used.
Oh, yeah. I probably had that cookie sheet right there for a good 30 years. And you can see all I did is I put a little water around the edge. And now I'm pressing it together. And then there's there.
And the Piggy does not make no suggestions on replacing any and getting rid of what she already has. Because,
He's learned his lesson on that.
folks, I mentioned it one time about one thing, and the look she gave me sealed my fate for all eternity.
Okay.
So I do not make suggestions on that. That's like trying to tell an old woodworker what tools he needs to get rid of. That ain't gonna work real well.
When you have stuff that you've been using for years and it works good for you, that's great. If you get new stuff, that's fine. But Piggy will tell you, I may have new stuff, but I still use my old stuff.
It's kind of like it refers back to that same old saying: "Ain't broke, don't fix it."
Okay, well, y'all see what I'm doing on the raviolis. So I will come back when this gets reduced to where I want it, and I'll continue making it raviolis, and then we'll see what I got when I come back.
All right.
Okay, as y'all can see, this has reduced down quite a bit, which is what I wanted. And now, need to add, make sure I'm doing this right, y'all. I've got it written down, okay. Cook, reduce by half. Once reduced, add salt and pepper. Okay, I'm going to taste on salt and pepper, y'all. Because I did salt a little bit on that shrimp stock, so it shouldn't need a great lot. And then it says pour in the cream. Excuse me, y'all.
Rachel, times two. Times three.
Now I'm pouring in my cream sauce here. We don't want to waste that cream. That stuff's expensive.
You done with that?
Yeah, I'll give it to you in just a second. Here you go.
Thank you. That way I can go ahead and at least rinse it.
Okay, I've added my cream sauce, y'all. And bring it to a simmer. Just stir and cook, bring it to a simmer. I'm actually going to cut the heat down to 2 on this. And after it comes to a simmer, I'll add my lemon zest, my basil, and Piggy, if you'll hand me the Parmesan out of the refrigerator, I'm just going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to taste.
Hey, dope.
Thank you. And this, you don't have to add the Parmesan to this, but for Piggy and I, we love the flavor of this Asiago cheese.
Yeah, I've never been really big on cheese. You know, all flavored, all like that.
Yeah, now I'm adding the basil and the lemon zest.
But I got introduced to this actual Parmesan stuff. I'm like, Wow.
Not the powdered stuff. It's the real lemon
Not that
cheese.
fake stuff you find in a little pizzeria somewhere.
Now, if that's all you can afford and that's what you want to use, I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying I don't like it. I don't eat it. So now I'm gonna put just a little bit of this Parmesan in here, and I might add some more in a little bit. So I'm just gonna put the cover on it and leave it out. And you'll see I still have some noodles or wrappers or whatever you want to call them, and some filling, and I'll finish those up later. And I lost a spoon. I need a spoon, Piggy.
Kind of spoon.
Small spoon. I'm going to taste this first, make sure it tastes good. And y'all know y'all rarely ever see me taste something as I'm going. This I got to.
She's doing a happy dance on that one, y'all.
That is better than I imagined. And take into account, I've never made this before. So this... What? Piggy's wanting to buy it too.
It make your taste buds make you dance like that. I gotta give it a try.
All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the, or turn the temperature down.
Oh wow!
On this small eye. I'm going to cut it down to 1. I just want this to set and keep warm. I don't want it to continue overly cooking. Now this right here I'm going to put up on 6, which will bring it to, it is already out of boil.
You need to spoon back.
I need the sea salt.
Sea salt?
Yep. Well, that's kosher salt. Kosher will work. Sea salt's up in the cabinet. Can't get to it. I'm not going to worry about that.
Well, that's kosher. The one you told me to pull it out a while ago when I had
this is the kosher. He called for kosher. And I'm going to salt, water, and everything I've heard about pasta water, you want to salt it where it's like the sea. So put a little bit more. There we go. Put the salt over there.
Folks, I had to climb up on a stove and get up on top of that little table right here, reach over, stretch over, and get that thing out. She said that's the one she needed. Okay. That other one she talked about is up in the same spot.
We've got this at a rolling boil, and it is a steady boil. I'm stirring that right there just to. So what I'm going to do now, and we will cook these. What they'll do is you put them in, and since they are fresh, they'll cook and float to the top when they're done.
I like to fry it in a deep fat grease fryer.
I'm going to go ahead and keep those from sticking to the bottom. Don't need them sticking.
No, that wouldn't be any good.
No, they're not sticking. They're cooking. All right, come apart.
Piggy had to come back down, folks. That flying Piggy bit.
Okay, that's fine.
Piggy's wings got tired.
Okay. Now, as I take these out, I will lay these over in the sauce.
Give y'all an idea how involving this can be.
You know, these are already floating on the top, so I'm going to go ahead and take them out. I'm just going to strain them a little bit.
All them dishes, some of them been washed more than once or twice.
Drain these. Put these over here in this sauce.
Ooh.
And that's how quick it is to cook these, y'all. I mean, when you have fresh pasta, it doesn't take any time at all. I'm going to go ahead and put these. Well, they bring that water back up to a boil. Go ahead and coat these.
You do that and then do those right there. And do another round.
Oh, yeah. Put that in there and just let them sit. So, I've got this coming back up to a boil. We'll finish off these raviolis. We'll let these cook, and when we come back, we'll be over here getting ready to show you what they taste like meat. Be back in a few. All right, y'all. This is my seafood ravioli with my lemon basil cream sauce for LG bass. And Tom, I hope you like the recipe. Now, if I had some fresh basil, I would have put some on the top, but since I couldn't find it at the store, they were out of fresh basil and I had to use dried. I'm not going to put that on there. But you could also use parsley or if you wanted. And if you don't like basil, you can use dill. It's up to you.
Personally, Tom, as you've been sitting here watching this, I hope you've been sitting there with a towel drying off the drool.
And we know what time it is, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get us a bite with some filling in there.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, Piggy, got to wait till this is over. I've already had a taste of the sauce and
slight taste of the filling, but oh,
slight
man.
taste of the filling, but to have them together. Got a little on your lip there, babe. On the bottom one. A little further over. There you go, you got it. If that gives y'all an idea just how good that was.
Piggy had to tell you what I was saving for later, didn't you? But y'all, this tastes better than I imagined when I was thinking up the recipe. I have totally enjoyed this. It is something new for me. It takes me out of my comfort zone to do these signature dishes for everyone. And this one, don't get me wrong, I've loved every one of them that I've done, but this one by far I think is the best that I have made as far as flavor wise. They've all been great, tasted great, but this one, the flavors marry so well. But I do want to thank y'all for watching. And Tom, thank you for allowing me to do this for you. I know it was a while back when I asked and you said I could. And I finally gotten around to doing this one. So I have done LG Bass's signature dish. The next one that I will do, and it would be out in a couple of weeks, will be for It's All Mine.
Piggy tired of waiting.
Which is Michelle. And that is Tom's other half. So
yeah, we got something in mind for you too.
Yeah, I'm just the thoughts of this one, the way it tasted for me. If Michelle's is anything like this, then oh yeah, and I think Piggy likes it too, y'all.
Oh God,
good stuff, Piggy.
For all those of you out there who say I'm blessed and spoiled, yes, I am very much so. Thank you.
Well, thank y'all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day and bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my boy?